Hi everyone, thank you for joining in. My name is Daphne Miedema and together with Eftimia Aybaloglu and George Fletcher, we've been working on a study design to find the prevalence of SQL misconceptions. Let's start from the beginning. SQL, or the structured query language, is the most commonly used query language for relational databases. It is ubiquitous in business and therefore also a core part of database education. Many researchers have shown that novices make many mistakes in query formulation in SQL. This started soon after SQL's introduction and continues to this day. Here's a small example of a SQL query to find all customers who have made a purchase of price 10. We first select the customer name from the customer table, this is called CNAME, and then design a subquery to find all purchases that are associated with this customer, and if they exist, then we return them. So even though this is a relatively simple example, there are many places where something can go wrong. Some examples include aliasing, turn conditions, subqueries, and comparisons. So errors can be the effect of a lack of attention, a lack of knowledge, or mistakes in the mental model of the writer. These last category are also called misconceptions. In previous research, my co-authors and I have explored SQL misconceptions of novices through a Think Aloud study. We identified 4 categories: misconceptions due to previous course knowledge, generalization-based misconceptions, language-based misconceptions, and misconceptions due to an incomplete or incorrect mental model. The goal of this previous study was to identify these misconceptions as a starting point to design educational interventions. But before we can do this, we should identify whether these findings are representative for other populations as well. This is why we suggest a study design for finding the prevalence of these previously identified SQL misconceptions in our poster today. So we propose the following. We aim to design a questionnaire with mostly multiple choice questions designed with distractor answers to identify misconceptions. Each misconception should be captured by multiple questions such that we can validate that the student actually holds this misconception. The 3-tier aspect means that on top of the core question, we also ask each student to elaborate on why they chose this answer and how certain they are of this answer. This increases the chance that we correctly measure misconception prevalence, as we can discard any answers where the student indicates they're unsure or where the text of their elaboration indicates that they came upon some different problem from the one we were trying to measure. We aim to design this study as a formative assessment, as a preparatory tool for the exam. So the students can also gain something from it, which hopefully increases the participation. Finally, we aim to run this formative assessment in various institutions across the world to reduce the effect that the teacher has on the misconceptions of their students. So more institutions means more teachers. Furthermore, a broader participant population should increase the validity of the study as well. The goal of the presentation today is to use the power of Koli Calling to perfect our design. We're looking for any feedback you might have, also regarding validation of the questionnaire and how to increase participation. Second, we are looking for more participants. So if you are or know a teacher of a database course and you'd like to use our formative assessment and offer it to your students, we'd love to be in touch. If you have any questions or feedback, or if you would be interested in joining the project, please come visit us at our poster in the break. Thanks for watching.